How long have you known you're going to be fighting on July 21st?
I've known for quite a while, in fairness, that's the date I've got to get ready for. I've been begging Ian Dean for a fight. I've been like, I want July 21st in London. I've just not known about the opponent for that long. So I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but fuck it, I will. I was initially offered Tobias Harila for the interim belt when his Contender Series thing fell through. But obviously he knackered his thumb doing something, putting it somewhere or who knows what. So Ian was like then just looking for an opponent. He's found the 6-0 Brazilian guy from Team Nogueira. Obviously the guy's not really like signed, known name to Cage Warriors, so you can't really make it a title fight with that. So fuck it, I'm just fighting him. I'm gonna smash fuck out of him. Like, I'm sending him home with his first loss. He's getting beaten the fuck out of. He's one of these where he thinks he's a lot better than he is, but he's very much just gets backed up in a straight line, will throw a check hook, maybe lash out with an overhand, go at a really slow pace, throw a low kick. If he doesn't like what's going on, he'll shoot for a shit double leg, and then the one thing he does good is when he's on the fence, he gets his head under people's chin and like props them up a bit. But I'm just gonna put a massive beating on him. Very simple. He's very, very plain. He's getting smashed fuck out. It's plain and simple. Like, he's coming to London and he's getting beat up. Like the domestic scene in the UK and in Europe is levels above the domestic scene in Brazil. Like, look at the last few guys I fought compared to the last few fucking whoppers this Doyle's fought on Jungle Fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill him, and then I'm gonna try and like make a big noise. Because like I want to get on Contender Series. Like they've picked Enra Somres from Cage Warriors featherweight division to go on Contender Series. Did they watch his last fight? It was shit. He's boring as fuck. The UFC people are going to be there because the UFC is the next day, and I'm going to prove to them that they've picked the wrong fucking featherweight from Cage Warriors to go on Contender Series.
You mentioned it was originally Tobias Harila. You must be disappointed then that it isn't.
Yeah, I was gutted when he got injured. Like, that fight was sort of on the table for a few days, and then no contract came through, so I was like, hey Ian, what's going on? And he was just like, Tobias is injured, and I was like, and then I seen it because I seen on his story, his thumb was legitimately in a cast, so I don't know where he's put it, but it looks injured. So yeah, bit good, because that would be like the hype behind that fight. You know, with the way I fight, the way he fights, that would be like Cage Warriors fans would be salivating at that. But it is what it is. If I don't get on Contender Series, then who knows? Maybe a Newcastle headliner.
Has there been anything about Paul Hughes? Like at one point he was calling out George, wasn't he?
So Paul Hughes is claiming to be injured, I think. Oh no, I don't know, because like we heard he was injured, but then he's in America. There's like footage of him sparring Tapuria, and then next thing you know, he's got something booked, and then he says this. I think he might be dead set on either not fighting for Cage Warriors again. I don't know, but can he stop holding up the division if that's what he's doing? Because it's been a very confusing and annoying and long road.
You and George both got fights booked. Yeah, what's that like in the gym? Yeah, both in fight camp now.
It's good. Yeah, you know, rounds are competitive, rounds are good. Like, I'm not planning to wrestle my guy a whole lot, so like, but George is fighting some stocky Middle Eastern wrestlers, so like the rounds of wrestling there, it can just be like, right, I'm just gonna go full stupid. Like, I don't have to like think about being efficient here. You know, I'm just gonna, I don't know, just going for him. It was like a really hard, scrambly round of wrestling. Sparring last week, we had a really good round on Monday, and then on Friday, he didn't realise I'd had it set for 3-minute rounds, and he paced himself for a 5-minute round, and I was really ill. So it was like the slowest paced round we've ever had in our lives, which is very rare in fight camp. But yeah, it's good, it's competitive. The gym's just, it's buzzing, it's going from strength to strength. We've had 5 really good stoppages this year. Just one defeat, Joe Fields against Conor Walsh, split decision, arguably one of the best amateur fights that's ever been put on. Like, the gym is just going from strength to strength. I'm going to smash fuck out of this, Doyle. We've got a few more fights in the pipeline. George is getting his UFC contract. I'll get a UFC contract by the end of the year. This gym is just going from strength to strength to strength.